No place better for Friday afternoon baseball than Wrigley Field in Chicago. Today, the opener of this three-game set between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Chicago Cubs. Cubs baseball starts right now. Tommy Bryant, a Taiwan native, gets the starting nod. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, one of the keys to this guy is throwing strikes. He's not a big strikeout pitcher, only averages less than 7 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So he's more of a pitch to contact guy, and you'll know if he's on early. He needs to get quick outs early in counts.
Striding into the box, Kermit Yellowhorse. First shot for him here as he enters play, currently leading the senior circuit in batting.
This guy's having a really good year for his age, but this is something we've seen a lot lately. Young players coming up and impacting a lineup.
Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep into the bleachers and gone. So a 2-run shot to left center, number 21 for him on the season, and Arizona moves out in front now 2-0.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Ball forward, take the minute. That's ball forward.
Here's Jason Hayward now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Cubs, the right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Hit in the air to right field. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Nero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Yeah, Matt, we got a nice seat today to see one of the best offenses in the game do what they do best, and that's create havoc. They're one of the top teams in the game as far as slugging percentage, and it's going to be on display today. From line to line, they can be.
So striding in, Kyle Schwarber, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Schwarber.
Skied into very shallow right. Yellowhorse is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Cubs strand a couple. They trail it here 2-0. Kermit Yellowhorse. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
Here's the first pitch to him. Line towards center field. Almora has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. So with one away, time for a check at the standings now in the National League Central as you see where the Cubs find themselves entering play here today.
Play ball. 4-4. Take the base.
Back to the top of the order now,
Leading
and
off
that'll bring
for
up the
the Cubs,
multi-gold glover
the right
Jason
fielder.
Hayward.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Skied into straightaway right, and one away now here in the Chicago third. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see there, he sits in 4th place in that department in the National League.
Let's play ball. 3. He's out. Out. You're out.
Digging in now, Kyle
Leading
Schwarber.
off
He's set
for
to
the
lead us
Cubs,
off in the home half of the
the
4th
left
inning.
fielder.
Things not
Kyle.
looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Yellow Horse on the move, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Good time now to check out the Diamondbacks Road to the Show report as you see a couple of guys in the upper levels of the minors that have been making waves as of late.
Play ball. 3. Out. He's out.
Ready now, Kermit Yellow
Now
Horse.
that, the right fielder, Kermit Yellow Horse.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here it comes. Line drive to center field. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
As we take a look at the pitch count, you can see that it's not that high, but you have to wonder maybe if the heat is taking it out on this guy a little bit. The weather can be the great equalizer, especially when the temps are starting to rise like this.
Up next for the Diamondbacks.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, Dalton
Lyons.
Lyons. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. And the runner back. Hits are now even at 4 apiece.
Make your turn. Pick it up.
Into center field, line drive base hit. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Now batting, Jonathan Lucroy. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Schwarber has it in his tracks, and he makes the catch for the second out. Up next for Arizona, Mark Madsen.
The third baseman, Mark Madsen.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Diamondbacks strand a pair, but they hold a 2-0 lead.
Let's play ball. Out. 3. Ball 4. Take the base. Out. He's out. You're out.
Runner at second now. Nobody out. And
Now
stepping
batting,
up to hit
catcher,
next, the catcher Wilson Contreras.
Contreras.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Yellow Horse is there to put it away for out number 1. And the runner not tagging. Kermit Yellow Horse will stand in again as we flash you back to earlier. He's accounted for their only runs of the ball game on one swing of the bat, as this was the swing right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. He pulls this one into right. Hayward back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
Let's play ball. That's ball 4. Hey now.
So in now for Chicago, Kyle Schwarber, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Kyle Schwarber.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Yellow Horse giving chase. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. Arizona bullpen comes through there. 8th inning coming up. It's the D-backs 2 and the Cubs 1. Here's Javier Baez. His previous meetings with Randall Delgado. He's just 1 for 6.
Baez.
2-2 now to Baez. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Yellow Horse waits on it. 2 gone.
Let's play ball. 3 out.
Stepping in, Kermit Yellow Horse. He's 2 for 4 in the ball game.
Kermit Yellow Horse.
First offering on its way. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Schwarber is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Diamondbacks down in order as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
Pitching and defense game, 2-1 the final score this afternoon. The Arizona Diamondbacks jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Antonio Senzatella earned his 9th win of the year. Archie Bradley earns the save out of the bullpen, his 23rd of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon: for the victorious Diamondbacks, 2 runs on 8 hits, 1 error. They left 12 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 34 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Now from the windy city of Chicago, baseball from beautiful Wrigley Field. Today, it's the second of this 3-game series between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Chicago Cubs. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Yu Darvish is on the mound for Game 2. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA, and it's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. 1 good game, 1 bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely...
Coming to the plate now, Kermit Yellowhorse. He comes in today leading the National League in hitting this year.
What a season this guy's having. Currently leads the league in runs batted in. So not only is he just hitting, but he's hitting with runners in scoring position. This guy's been bringing home the mail all season long.
From the stretch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Schwarber has a read on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. With that, the batting order for the visiting Arizona Diamondbacks. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
You know, Matt, I'm hoping to see Jonathan Lucroy get it going. In the last 10 ball games, he's only driven in 2 runs. Now, I'm not saying he's necessarily struggling altogether, but in the RBI category, they're going to need a lot more production from him.
3 out, 3 4 take the base. He's safe. He's out. 3 out, 3 out.
Stepping up now, Kermit Yellowhorse. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Set to deliver the 0-1. Line shot to first, and there's 1 away.
Play ball. 3. Ball 4. Take the ball.
Here's Javier Baez. Lifetime numbers against Robbie Ray. He's gone 2 for 5. He also has 1 home run. This one's flared off to the right side. Yellowhorse coming in. He can't get to it. This one's down. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch. But...
3 out. 3.
Now at the plate, Kermit Yellowhorse, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. On its way is pitch number 75. Squared that one up just a little late. Runner at third here, nobody out. This is pulled into right. Hayward is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And they will not try running on that arm. Wisely so, as he holds on tight with one away.
He's out. Out. 3. 4-4. Take the base.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Pinch hitting for the Cubs. Now batting, the second baseman, Linton Riley.
Heading out toward shallow right. Yellow Horse has it in his sights. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. Cubs strand a couple. 6 innings complete, all square at 2-2.
Play ball. Out. 3. Ball 4. Take the base. Out. 3. 3.
Stepping into the box, Kermit Yellow Horse. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
He's set. Here it comes. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. Fastball right back to the mound. There's one on the first, and you can forget about the go-ahead run being on base. He's erased on the double play.
Well, it was a promising start with the leadoff man on in a tie ball game, but there's nothing like a double play ball to change the course of an inning.
Play ball. You're out. 3. 4-4. Take the base. Ball 4. Take the base. 3. 3. 3.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
A one-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The Chicago Cubs came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Steve Cishek claims the win out of the pen, his first. Ken Giles retires the side to hammer down the save, his 21st of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 3 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 16 men on base.
MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a fun Father's Day matchup between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Chicago Cubs. 2 great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Jose Quintana starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the 4s. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA.
Coming to the plate now, Kermit Yellow Horse. It was an 0-for-4 day for him in yesterday's loss.
Yellow Horse.
First pitch coming. Here it is. No balls and a strike to count. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. They come in off a good victory last time out, but one that was just their 2nd win in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split it 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
Time now to look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. He's hit over 500 the last 10 games. He's absolutely on fire. If I'm in that other dugout right now, I'm thinking this is the guy that we can't let beat us. We'll see how they attack him in this game.
He's out.
And ready for his first at-bat, Albert Almora, showing some definite confidence at the plate right now, and his recent numbers are reflecting that. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Heading out towards shallow right. Yellow Horse is in pursuit. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. What's the key for a home win here tonight, Mark?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup has struggled to score runs the last couple games. Last 3 to 4 games to be exact. They're going to have to manufacture it in a different way. Can't wait for that 2-3 run homer. They're going to have to get guys on base, put the defense on their heels a little bit. Maybe.
Here's Chris Bryant now. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season.
Chris Bryant.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Yellow Horse is after it, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Okay, here's how the Snakes are lining up defensively. And let's focus on the guy behind the dish tonight, Christian Vasquez. Lock in on this guy. Some say he looks like a young Pudge Rodriguez in his prime. The bat's coming, but the way he massages this pitching staff should be your focus.
Here's Javier Baez.
Leading off for the Cubs, the second baseman, Javier Baez.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit in the air out to right. And 1 away now here in the Chicago third. So with 1 away, it's time to give you a good look at the standings out west in the National League as you see where the Diamondbacks sit entering play here today.
Play ball.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Jose Quintana. His guys still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Quintana.
The 1-1. Hit in the air to right field. Yellow Horse on the move. It's in there, and the Cubs look to have extra bases on their first hit of the game. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Wow, the pitcher must be just shaking his head. That pitch wasn't anywhere near the strike zone, but he gave it the old tomahawk chop and somehow connected with it anyway. Now he's standing on second, and he even has to smile about that one.
Play ball.
Ready now for the Diamondbacks.
Right
Kermit, Yellow Horse.
Kermit, Yellow Horse.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line to the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Dalton Lyons. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Now at the plate, Kermit Yellowhorse. He singled his last time up.
Kermit Yellowhorse.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 0-1 on its way. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Schwarber on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Let's play ball. 3 out.
Digging in, Albert Almora. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Yellowhorse is over a few steps as he puts it away for the first out. Good time now to check out the Diamondbacks Road to the Show report as you see a couple of guys in the upper levels of the minors that have been making waves as of late.
Play ball. 3 out. Ball 4. Take the ball.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Chicago Cubs, number 38.
So digging in now, Kermit Yellowhorse. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Well, the shortstop's got him played perfectly as he takes this in for the third out. So they get 3 runs on 2 base hits, with one of them being the big home run. Get out the microphone. Stretch time here at Wrigley. D-backs out in front, 3-1.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Chicago Cubs.
Standing in, Kermit Yellowhorse. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Kermit Yellowhorse.
First pitch on its way. Hit hard up the middle. And this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the ninth.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Now at the plate, Dalton Lyons.
Now batting, the left fielder, Dalton Lyons.
Runners going. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it.
Yellowhorse leads off second with nobody out. spin and a throw back to second, and he'll get back in safely. Now the 3-2 pitch. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Digging in the switch hitter, James Durango, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Well, this isn't his more accomplished side. As a general rule, he's a much better hitter from the right side, but they're looking for him to come through here, swinging the bat left-handed.
1 out and a runner on second base. Swinging a looper to left. Schwarber sprinting after it, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. But he gets back in time, safe at second base.
Man, I thought this at bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count, 2-2, and he's able to find the knockout there.
Into the box now, Jackie Bradley Jr. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Bradley Jr.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
Now the 3-2 pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Schwarber giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out. Now at the plate, Mark Madsen. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ball game.
Mark Madsen.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Schwarber is there, and that retires the side. Diamondbacks strand a pair. They lead it 6-1. Now in the box, Kyle Schwarber. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
That's popped up. And no one can get there as it falls. Oh, and he misses it. And he's in safely to third, as also on the play a run comes across to score. So problems out there in right field as this is going to wind up going as an E9.
Out. 3. He's out.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
6-3 the final score today. The D-backs wrap up their 20th road win of the season. Warren Miller earns his 6th winning decision in this one as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Archie Bradley closes the door for the save, his 24th on the season. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon. For the victorious Diamondbacks, 6 runs on 12 hits. 1 error. They left 16 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 13 minutes. Our paid attendance at Wrigley Field this afternoon.